Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for April 2024. We're just going to jump right in here, Pisces. You start off with this card that says mending on it and this card that says regeneration on it. So I feel that you are clearly could be going through some sort of period of healing, or you are coming off of a period of healing in the month of April. It is a Mercury retrograde. The whole entire month literally starts on day 1, April 1st. And so happy April Fool's Day, right? But, again, retrogrades are great for, doing any type of healing or, resting, relaxing, recovering, gathering your energy. All that stuff is just like really good for doing during a Mercury retrograde. So, I think that it could be a good time for you. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. You clearly are looking at like new opportunities here with the Page of Pentacles and that Ace of Pentacles coming up right next to each other with the Nine of Pentacles here. This is turning out to be like a really good reading here, Pisces. So, we'll definitely have to see what comes up when we clarify, but I feel like you're kind of like looking at some opportunities, or there could be a new opportunity. You have two aces now that is being presented to you in the month of April. Of course, it is Mercury retrograde, so I wouldn't rush any decisions. I would, take your time, think things through, get a second opinion, double check everything, follow all the typical retrograde rules. But, it looks to me like there could be a financial opportunity because, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles here. These are really good money cards. And that's just the tarot. That's not even the oracle cards that I use. So I feel that there could be a solid financial opportunity that's being presented to you. Or, again, this could be an idea as well, especially with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is something that inspires you. It's something kind of like a spark of hope or, a spark of inspiration. So this could be an idea that you come up with in the month of April, and I feel it could be very financially beneficial for you. I also feel like there could be new love coming in for you if you want it. You have this, you have the Hierophant. Definitely could be an Earth sign or someone with Earth in their chart coming in for you. You have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction. Probably the one thing that's going to hold you back right now is you, Pisces. Not calling you out, totally am, but, I totally get it. I'm a Pisces, of course, but, I feel for a lot of you that this is self-imposed restriction. Needing to set yourself free, needing to not be your own worst enemy is really what this is saying. So I feel like you need to be flexible. I feel like you need to realize that there are many ways of doing pretty much everything that you could possibly imagine in your life, like, business ideas, relationships, like whatever it is that you want to do. I would say that there's many ways to do it. And guess what, Pisces? It's 555 at the time of me recording this video. So there you go, 555 on the clock, and 555 is a change card, or a change time, and it can say that there are big changes coming in for you, or you are experiencing transformations, and we actually do see some solid transformations here. You have the Ace of Wands as well, and that Ace of Wands, again, is that passionate new beginning. You have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is like a change in direction, so I do feel like there could be some sort of big change in direction coming in for you. I feel like you're making a lot of changes, and I also get a weird energy here, Pisces, that has nothing to do with the Seven of Pentacles, but it is popping into my head on this card. I feel like you're putting up more solid boundaries, and I think this has to do with work, by the way. So it's like if people, have a habit of like putting their work on you or anything like that, I feel like you're kind of like sticking up for yourself now in work, or you're like very focused on only your own work or something. With the Page of Pentacles, yes, you need to stop delaying here, Pisces. I think that there is probably something floating around in your head that you need to get started on every single reading for like the past 2 years. It is in the astrology. I mean, it's not like, I'm just making this up, right? I mean, it literally shows up in every single reading. But the Knight of Pentacles says you have all the wisdom and knowledge necessary to be very successful in something new that you want to get started on, but you have to plant those seeds. And you even end with the Ace of Wands, which is like out with the old, in with the new. And so I feel for a lot of you, we have an eclipse this month as well on April 8th. So, with the Ace of Wands, you could be kind of like letting go of one thing and stepping into something else. It's like a new beginning. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. There are probably like a million reasons why you can't do something, but even if there's only one good reason that you should do it, then I would do it. Plain and simple. Five of Pentacles, these people are left out in the cold, but, really, they are focusing on their negative situation. There's a church right behind them, and they could easily go inside that church. The church on the Five of Pentacles represents a place of sanctuary. So, it kind of says like, do not call attention to your weaknesses at this time. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card. We said something about transformation. I kind of knew that there was some sort of transformation. I literally said it at the beginning of the reading as well, coming in for you. But I feel like you're transforming the way that you work with other people, or the way that you present yourself in work. Like there's some sort of change going on there. We'll figure it out as we keep clarifying. Next, in the area of the unexpected, yes, you have this card that says, this Badger Spirit says, be bold, be fearless. Definitely time to do that. You have this Hawk Spirit says, let Spirit be your guide. Yeah, it's like, I feel like there's a big opportunity that it could be an idea in your head, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in this reading. And I feel like the Badger Spirit is saying, just like, go for it. And the Hawk Spirit is saying, like, once you get started, the universe will move out of the way. So right now, I kind of feel that Pisces might be a little bit too much, focused on the restrictions with that Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords together, or you're too focused on the reasons not to do something. But like I said, even if there's only one good reason to do something, there could be a million bad reasons. I think that one good reason is enough for you to get started, especially with these two cards. I feel like this Hawk Spirit as well is kind of like saying you're a visionary. Like you have these visionary ideas that you need to bring to the world, but again, you have to get moving. And again, it's also saying that once you get started, the universe is going to start showing you the way. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles is, again, a big, solid opportunity coming in for you. That's the hand of God reaching out and presenting you with this opportunity. So you could have like, I kind of feel like the opportunity might be an idea. Like I said, that's the feeling I get on the Ace of Wands, because the Ace of Wands is just a spark of inspiration. And the Ace of Pentacles is just something that has potential. It really, the Ace of Pentacles means nothing. We have to, water it, feed it, fertilize it. As I always say, we have to nurture the Ace of Pentacles into existence. But you clearly have the skills, because you have the Nine of Pentacles right here. Nine of Pentacles is a great card of gratitude and luxuries. So it does seem to me like you could be improving your financial situation this month, even though it's a retrograde. The Mercury retrograde's happening in your second house as well, in Aries, Pisces. But again, this could be a good thing. Sometimes we have a retrograde and we fix problems, or, we can go back over our finances and find a solution to something that we've been dealing with or whatever. So again, to me, I think Mercury retrogrades get a bad rap. I think that, people blow it way out of proportion, number one. Number two, again, it's an amazing time to kind of like go back over things, and it's an amazing time to rework something that you've already been working on. So some of I always say this, that some of my most successful months ever have been Mercury retrograde months. So, I think that it's an amazing time for you to kind of like look back over your finances, to look at where you're investing your energy as well. This goes for money and otherwise. She keeps Six Pentacles over here and Three Pentacles over here. The Three Pentacles are kind of like what she's willing to give to a situation, anything, love, money, spiritually, whatever. And the Six are what she keeps for herself. So she's always keeping, more than enough for herself. And I think it would be an amazing time for you to do that. You have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about seeing something clearly, and I feel like you do see something clearly here. You have the Five of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. So some of you could be, if you were in a breadcrumbing situation, you could be seeing it clearly. If someone has been causing conflict in your life, you could be seeing it clearly. I don't think that's for all of you, but for some of you, I feel that you could be, it's like you could be seeing that a person, brought a lot of conflict into your life, and, I feel like you're just kind of moving away from it. For others, I feel that you are kind of like waking up to this idea, because we go Hierophant to the Ace of Wands. The Hierophant is the bridge between the heavens and the earth, which is literally your job right now, Pisces. With your astrology, you are literally communicating with heaven, or, the universe, whatever you want to call it, and literally bringing your ideas down to earth. So, it makes perfect sense to me. With the, sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but with the Ace of Pentacles, you have the King of Swords here. You do have the King and Queen of Swords here. I do not like the King and Queen of Swords together in love, for example. So to me, it can represent two people who are like not communicating, or two people who are not seeing eye to eye. I don't really get like that big of a deal going on here. I just feel that, you know, some of you could be dealing with a person where it's like you don't see eye to eye, and you could be moving on from this, or you already have moved on from it, and there's like a new beginning coming in for you. For others, again, another card of knowledge and wisdom. So, you know, for most of you, I feel like that King of Swords is saying with that, the Knight of Pentacles, that you have all the knowledge and wisdom necessary to be very successful right now. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Cups. Really nice, you know, really good. Nine of Cups is about matching the energy of what you want. Sorry, you know, it's about bathing in the energy of the thing that you want to be. So, you know, if you want to be successful, you know, it says match the energy of success. If you want to have love, match the energy of love, and, you know, so on and so forth. And, you know, that's what you could be doing here. This is a very independent energy, but you do go up to the 10 of Cups. So, you know, some of you maybe you've just been healing yourself or working on yourself to a certain point, and this could say because you have been working on yourself, which look right here, you have this Royal You card, which is a card of a glow up. You have this Into Me I See card, which is intimacy, but, you know, kind of, you know, a card of working on yourself. And so I feel like because you've done a lot of work on yourself, you could be attracting love here. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Seven of Pentacles. I really feel that this is encouraging boundaries. You don't have any cards of boundaries, but I think I said that at the beginning of the reading. And because I was picking up on something about boundaries here. This is not like a bad thing or a good thing. I think that just some of you, it's like if you see something, it's almost like Pisces has developed like a seventh sense, you know, over the past couple of years, not even a sixth sense, right? We're talking about like a seventh one or an eighth one. And, you know, it's almost like you can tell something is not going to work before you even get started on it, especially if it's involving other people. And I feel this is saying that, like, if you are, you know, working with a group of people in business or career and it's not working, then, you know, I think that it's time to put up some boundaries or say, you know, this isn't working for me or whatever. So it's like time to use your words. And I do feel for some of you, there could be changes like in groups that, especially if you're working in groups. Next, you have this Royal You card and this Into Me I See card. Definitely a glow-up reading for sure. Nine of Cups, you know, all these other good cards. So I feel that a lot of you are kind of like sitting on your throne here. You have that intimacy card. So I feel like that intimacy card is saying that you've done a lot of work on yourself. Yeah, you're clearly glowing at this time, and I feel that people could be noticing it. You have the 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the 5 of Wands. 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty, so there could be some blessings or just, you know, good times coming this month, even with the retrograde. I mean, it's not a bad month, you know, it's like, you know, it's like the kickoff to summer. I mean, I do think May is going to be a better month just in general, especially for Pisces, but, you know, again, it's not like a terrible month or anything like that. I think we're going to have a pretty positive summer as well, but the 10 of Cups is, you know, fortune after difficulty. So there definitely could be blessings coming in for you. I also do feel that you could be attracting love. I mean, you end with the Knight of Cups and the 2 of Cups, which I'll show you in a minute, and the Hierophant as well you have here. So you definitely could be attracting a very strong connection into your life. You have the Hierophant, like I said. So Hierophant can represent marriage. This would be like a truly blessed connection. These two people right here, they kind of represent initiates, and they're being initiated into something, those two people. And so I kind of feel like you're attracting a person where it's like you're on the same path or you're on the same journey or you're at like the same level, if that makes sense. And I, you know, I feel this is more spiritually, you know, you're at the same level. Maybe you're growing at the same rate as well. I feel like there's, and I'm also hearing like there's a lot less to do for this person or something like that. Like maybe you're a Pisces, you probably have a habit of like overdoing it in relationships. And I feel like this person, they can like take care of themselves. They, you know, it's not like a bunch of work to be with this person. So definitely picking up on something that's very different for you, Pisces. I'm feeling everything here. I think you need to think outside the box. I like the Hierophant, but sometimes I think the Hierophant is traditional beliefs, you know, but it could be more personal. You know, we kind of develop patterns as humans, and these patterns are really hard to break. Like, I know this, and I still have certain patterns that I know I need to break, right? So even if you know this, it's like hard to break the patterns. And I feel like this is just saying, stay flexible. If you are stuck in work or business, try something else, do something different. Same thing in love, same thing in spirituality. It's like if you're stuck, learn something new. The Hierophant is all about learning. The Hierophant is also about manifesting your dreams on earth. Like he is the bridge between the heavens and the earth. Again, he can bring dreams from the heavens down to earth. So definitely a time for you to manifest your dreams. You have the Five of Wands. I would avoid any conflicts and competition. Again, I think there's no reason to, create conflict or competition or anything like that. But I do get something else about kind of like putting up boundaries against, in groups or, something like that. So if you're in a group, if you work in a group in your career or your business or whatever, I feel like this is saying make sure everybody knows what they're doing. Make sure there's like those types of boundaries, right? Let's see. With the Ten of Cups, you have the Strength card. I feel like you've been very patient, and again, another card of having done a lot of work on yourself. This lion is submitting to her, its tail's between its legs, and it just says that she's done a lot of work on herself, and I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself, and again, this goes for like I always say, like if you've done a lot of work on yourself, there's no reason to be with a person who needs to be saved. And I feel that here with the Hierophant. There's something here about like there's a person at your level. And I also feel there's like a person here that needs to be saved in this reading. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, right? And I feel like this is saying it's like there's a person that's at your level. You've done the work, and that's what you deserve. You have the Five of Cups here. Five of Cups can be like regrets and sadness, but Five of Cups really, I feel like is just describing the Ace of Wands, basically. Like he's grieving the loss of something that he no longer enjoys. Like he no longer enjoys the taste of wine. The whole point of this card is that he's grieving the loss of his taste for wine, but there's something new and better behind him, which will lead to this bridge and this castle. So again, I see this for you a lot, Pisces, that some of you, it's like you could be holding on to something, whether it's business, work, a job, a relationship, a belief, whatever. You're holding on to something that you don't even like anymore, and there's something like much more exciting that you'll be much more enthusiastic about, that's more fiery, right? That you're excited to do, that's like coming in. And so I feel this reading is saying don't be afraid to release something that no longer serves you. With the Five of Wands, you have the Star. A lot of healing this month, like I said. You could be healing some sort of conflict as well. Like if you've experienced a conflict with a group of people or a person in the past, this could be healing it. The Star is also like a really good card because the Five of Wands could say that you've been experiencing conflict and competition. The Star could be saying that you are kind of rising above the competition. The Star is a card of having a North Star, having a goal, wish, or dream. I really actually feel you're kind of lucky this month. There could be a lot of luck for you. It doesn't matter that there's a Mercury retrograde. It doesn't matter what's going on. This could really be saying that there's a lot of luck coming in for you, or now is a lucky time. And so you should take chances on things where there is competition. This could be entering competitions. It could say maybe you want to start a business where there's competition. I truly believe that something is for you, it's for you. It's like something is blessed for you to do, and I would do it. And also, you are clearly glowing. You have this Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups, so clearly there could be a perfect match. This is from Mega Deck. This last deck I'm using is Mega Deck. It's a combination of 3 decks. And I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but I love this deck, and this is the good tarot, by the way. And the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups could be a perfect match in love, so there definitely could be a knight in shining armor coming in for you. I would open up to this. I feel like this person's like dorky a little bit is like the feeling I get here intuitively. Like I feel like you're a little bit unsure at first. It's like you're attracted but maybe a little bit skeptical. I would give it a chance. Definitely popping into my head if you're meeting a new person. It might not even be the dorky thing. It might just be that you're just not sure, right? And so I think it's worth it to give Knight of Cups a chance, of course, and especially Two of Cups. Two of Cups is definitely meant to represent a person who's different than your usual type. So I do feel there's a difference here, but like I said, I would definitely go for it with that energy. You have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands would say there's a lot of passion here and a lot of desire. I also feel that the Ace of Wands can say that it, out with the old, in with the new. So you clearly could be kind of like attracting something new into your life. And I feel really that it could be love. This could be part of it. But, something is crumbling in your life here, Pisces. Sorry. Right here, this castle is crumbling. And the Ace of Wands is meant to represent something new. So, again, out with the old, in with the new. I feel you're building something new in your life, and it's going to be much more successful. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a card of resourcefulness. So I feel like you are kind of focusing on your resources. The whole point of this card is that she's focused on the pentacle. She's not focusing on this rabbit. Rabbits can represent fears and anxiety, in the tarot. So they can also represent, abundance as well. But on the Queen of Pentacles, it kind of represents that she's focusing on what she has, not on what she doesn't have. And that's exactly what I would do if I were you. You have the Six of Pentacles. Again, if you're attracting love, Six of Pentacles coming up in the good stuff would say that you're attracting, I do feel that you are attracting a person who's very giving, who really wants to give you time and energy and attention and effort and all those things. So, definitely could be a good person here. I also see you doing a lot of experimenting this month and trying new things. I love experimenting during Mercury retrograde. Yes, it's a retrograde. Yes, most of your ideas won't work, but the ones that do usually work really, really well. With the Ace of Wands, you have the Six of Pentacles. Again, yes, definitely. It's like you're putting energy into the right things now, which is a good thing. When you put energy into the right things, you get better results. With the Queen of Pentacles, yes, here's your genius idea. The Two of Swords can represent this or that thinking, but I always say Two of Swords is my card of third place solutions. She has a new island behind her, and that island behind her can just represent another way of doing things. And I really feel, on a very simple level, this reading is kind of saying you're coming up with an idea that is maybe different, or this could be in work or business or whatever, and it's going to cause a glow up, or it's going to cause you to glow or get attention with that Royal You card. With the Six of Pentacles, you have the Three of Cups. Yeah, definitely a celebration coming in for you. So I feel like there could be a celebration. This could also be like a past life connection as well with that Three of Cups. This is kind of giving me vibes of, here you go. I'll show you this in a minute. It's kind of giving me vibes of like a reunion, but I feel it's like a new person. You have this April card and this Cup card. It says you should accept valid criticism, literally saying this month you should accept valid criticism. So make it, I don't think this is like you receiving criticism, but this could, with the King of Swords, this could be, if you're struggling in any area of your life, this could be you getting an expert or finding a person who can tell you what's wrong with what you're doing. And it might come off as criticism, but I think it could be very helpful. You have this Grapes card that says time to go out and have fun. Three of Cups, Ten of Cups as well. I would be celebrating and having as much fun as you possibly can. I think we need to bring more fun into the world anyway. You have this Moon card. It says changes in your life. Yeah, we see big changes in this reading in general. You have this Dark Man card. I always clarify these cards. It says dealings or relationships with a dark man with dark complexion or hair. You have this Bull. It says plenty of material things. You could be attracting a successful person into your life, or, and it doesn't have to be a man. Take it how it resonates, whatever you're into. Or you could be attracting a person where you, together, you kind of attract plenty of material things. And finally, you have this Chain card. It says chain of events will affect your life. So I feel for a lot of you that you're starting to connect the dots, which seems to be happening. I feel like you've had this card with me in the past as well. And I feel that this is something that has been seeming to be happening for you, Pisces. So wouldn't surprise me if you're finally seeing why you had to go through certain things with the Hierophant as well, why you had to learn certain lessons and all that other good stuff. But looks really good. I feel like you are glowing. So that's half the battle there, Pisces. Looks like a good month for you. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your April.